Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Well, I can hardly believe about 16, maybe 17 days has passed since we had that cup last. It just seems like yesterday we had this cup and one of the chef's Bismarck shirts. Okay, now, Jeff, I probably won't be wearing this shirt all day because I'm guessing half an hour ago I was outside and I took my bike out of the box and it was still a little bit dark. Yeah, it's up here in Winnipeg, this far north. There would be a difference from where we are to Carolina, North Carolina. I don't know how much of a difference, but there would be a difference. Anyway, yeah, the days are getting shorter, noticeably shorter now. Okay, what are we going to do here today? I think we pretty much got everything painted that we need to paint. Yeah, we got to. I had concluded that we would mount this radar onto the little pedestal thing last after we had the rest of this module all assembled, and I think that's basically all we got to do is assemble this module. And there's these two little pieces right here that have to go on. There's some sort of bracing affair. They should glue into place okay. And then they have to be painted. I would think we might get finished. Well, we might not, because today I was going to, at 11 o'clock, I was going to go out to Lockport to the Half Moon Drive-In and have a Saturn burger with Lorraine and Maxim from next door. We were all going to go out there together, weather permitting. Now, I just checked the weather here first thing this morning, and it's kind of iffy, so we might have to put it off till tomorrow. One thing, though, I am going to do, as soon as I'm through here, I'm going to change into my motorcycle shirt, Jeff, I'm sorry, and I'm going to go out to Timmy's for coffee. I guess I could wear this as well. What's the difference? Okay. Anyway, we are ready for you-know-who. Yesterday, being as I was out on the bike, it kind of spoiled Missy's time here with us. So I thought if I get out early this morning and get that over with, you might say, then I'll be here around 10 o'clock when Missy comes by. At least I'm guessing it'll be around 10 o'clock. I'm gonna call her quits here. What do we got here? Yeah, the sun is up now, or just barely up. It's not really distinctive yet. Well, it sort of is. Anyway, I'm going to go for a quick scoot. I'm going to go to Tim Hortons and have coffee. The sip of coffee that you saw me take here is the only coffee I've had so far this morning, so Timmy's is going to go down good. I hope I don't have to stand in line long. Well, soon no. Anyway, we'll see you back here when we see you back here. Okay, we're back. I'd forgotten about the time of day that I was leaving was when the kids were going to school. The school buses were lined up going over the Rothesay Bridge, and yeah. Anyway, at least the direction I was going, it was clear, and by the time I got through with my coffee, the kids were at school and the traffic was light again. Well, acceptable. Enough about traffic. Enough about motorcycles. Missy the dog could be by any time. Oh, sorry, Jeff. I just could not pull into Tim Hortons not wearing my motorcycle shirt, being as I was on a bike. If I had pulled in with a battleship, that shirt would have just filled right in, fit right in. But somehow there was no parking spots for a battleship. and the water in the parking lot was way too shallow. Okay, enough foolishness here. What are we going to do? Well, right now as I speak, the footage that I took this morning on my GoPro is uploading into the computer. And now we were going to try and finish step 23 here today. I don't know if we will. Well, we sure won't if I keep talking. Okay, I guess it's safe to sip some more coffee now. I'm not going to spoil my Timmies. Okay, let's get the camera down here on the model table and see what will be the next best thing to do here. Maybe I should go and wash the motorcycle grease off my fingers. Not that the bike is greasy, it's just that, you know how it is. I don't want to get anything on this paint. It's flat painted. You get any kind of little greasy smudge on it or something like that, it makes it shiny. And it'll darken that spot. Yeah, I try to keep my hands clean. I think somebody I was watching a few years ago, he was wearing latex gloves all the time. That must have been sweaty. Anyway, but at least it kept his parts clean. Maybe his fingernails were so bad he didn't want anybody to see. Yeah, you see that every once in a while. It's the way it goes. I used to bite my nails too. Up until probably 40 years ago, I used to bite my nails real bad. And then I just sort of outgrew it, I guess. Okay. A lot of stuff on me right now is outgrowing. Okay, let's get our camera down here on the table and see what we're gonna do. Good morning, everybody.
There we go.
Well, today's the big day.
I guess there's 30% chance of rain between 2 p.m. and 9 p.m.
So we're probably good then, right?
I'll follow you, but not closely. I'll just kind of keep you in sight, you know?
You may notice me stop just before we get there, and I'll be doing a battery change. My batteries that I got from Amazon, they're not. They only give me about 20 minutes, and then they sometimes longer. But I've got one good battery, original GoPro battery, and the other two they're just kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
So when I see you pull over, when we're nearly there, I'll just keep going then.
Yeah, sure.
I'll know you're not in trouble.
That's right. Yeah, you can lay down in a parking spot for me so that it's, to save it.
Yeah.
Come say goodbye. That's a good girl. There, we're going to see you a little later. Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
So we leave at 11, yeah?
11 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Bye, Missy.
Thanks, Uncle Ron.
Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now, I was taking the self-locking tweezers off of these parts here, and I was noticing that I've got a paint where the tweezer was holding on to. Like you can see, if I can get it so, you just barely, yeah, you can see it pretty good there, right in the center where the tweezer was holding on. I got to paint those. Pretty much every piece has to be touched up, and this piece here we got the top black, if you remember. So I got to repaint that the number 82. Some of these pieces, it doesn't show where the tweezers are. Like this ladder here, which we opted to put in after we get the this piece. What did Jeff say this piece was called? The fighting platform or something like that? A term that he said they don't use anymore. Okay, this one here we'll paint it probably after. Well, yeah, I could probably touch it up with black. Just where I'm grabbing onto it there, you can see that there's a little place that I should maybe put a little bit of black because anyway, it doesn't really matter. I guess we're not going to notice it. This one here, it seems like there's quite a lot of photo etch that I missed. I'm seeing the light glinting. I'm disappointed in that one. I did a poor job on that one. That's too bad. Well, I'll be touching it up anyway with black. So this one just has a little thing on this corner. Trying to get the light to reflect so you can see it. Okay, and also, what do we do first now? Well, I guess the first thing we do, I still haven't washed the grease off my fingers. Missy the dog was coming, and I kind of got sidetracked here. Yeah, I guess we got to put this piece on here next, and then we'll know how the ladder is supposed to go, I think. Or maybe this is going to have to be sitting on top of the island so that we get the length of the ladder just right. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Yeah. What time is it here? 7 minutes to 10. Yeah, in just a little over an hour. I got to be trucking off down the road anyway. So, weather's holding. Weather's holding. It looks like Max was saying that it might not rain until later this afternoon. So we'll probably be okay. Okay, now I haven't tried it yet with this piece glued on, but I think it is just going to barely fit because it has to go yeah, it goes like this. So many holes there, I don't want to be trying to force it into the wrong places, but I think it goes like this. I'm going to have to maybe tilt this at a bit of an angle so I can see. Or maybe I'm going to have to take it off camera and do it. I am just at the wrong angle for this. I don't want to be breaking anything off here. Okay, so this one here. No, it goes the other way. It goes like this. Here we go. Okay, it goes like this. Now can we get it to lock into place? I'm going to have to take this off camera. Okay, this is going a little harder than I thought it would be. I've been hoping that those pins on the ends of the tripod would just sort of fall into the holes, but there's paint in there, and they are basically within a fraction of a millimeter of being in the right place, as near as I can tell. Unless... no, they're not. They're just... Okay, so that round one is supposed to go in that hole right there. It almost does. Then these others go... I gotta be careful I don't break the gussets off. Okay, it's better now than it was. There are other holes there, but I don't know what they're for. Okay, it's pretty much in the right place. You know, I think if I was to take some extra thin now and just get it in there, I guess I'd have to take it apart and put extra thin on the holes and just soften everything. I probably will not be able to do it on camera, but you can see what I'm trying to do here. However, I know you probably can't see it, but it is 3:44 in the afternoon, and I've got a ton of editing to do. I got sidetracked. I went out on my bike again. Well, hey, winter's coming, guys. There'll be no more biking. Okay, I'm going to call her quits for this afternoon. We'll work on this a little bit tomorrow, all being well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well. We'll see you tomorrow.